Hey everyone, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Just a few things for next week. We need to start some more seeds. I have a bag here of flower and herb seeds. So I'll set out some containers for those next week and we can get those started. Just a lot of stuff to keep watered. We can get these figs potted up. There's probably some in here that have not rooted. So like this, see how loose that one is? So I bet when I pull it out, yeah, there's no roots on that one. So just pot up the ones that have roots on the bottom. The last 2 containers that I did, I just dumped the whole container in the bin and then really carefully took it apart because a lot of the roots were kind of intermingled. So just be careful not to just rip out the stem out of here, just dump the whole thing and then kind of see what you're working with. And you can put them in these containers that are sitting next to them. We can pot up Tokyo Pecana, which is right here. These might be ready. Yokata Na, I forget, that might be an Asian mustard. I forget, I'd have to look that up. But anything else that's looking like it's getting some true leaves, these are kind of the biggest and farthest along. We'll just keep things watered over here on the heat mats, and we'll take off the covers when we see things are germinating. Okay, so outside, we can clean up the dill that has died in this area. Under the cover in bed 5, let's see if we'll peek in there, you can see it. I put the lettuce that's ready to be planted. Sorry, I don't know why that's so blurry. Lettuce that's ready to be planted, and also a couple trays of mustard greens that can be planted out. So I want to do lettuce in beds 5 and then 12 and 22, which is where I kept trying to get that spinach to germinate, which never did. So we'll put lettuce in those 3 beds for now, and then we'll put the mustard greens. Oh, I was gonna have mustard greens interplanted between the Swiss chard in here. Let me actually open it up or pull it up. It's not taking up a ton of space. It's pretty trimmed back. So I figured we can kind of interplant mustard in this bed. That way when the Swiss chard is ready to be pulled out, there's something that's already started in there. Same with this bed. This bed has beets along the outside rows and then just a little bit of Swiss chard in there, so we can harvest any beets that are ready to be pulled out and then interplant with the mustard. I don't know that there's going to be much to harvest out here since it's been so chilly. I did start, I direct sowed some fava beans in one bed and peas in another bed. Those are the beds with plastic over the top. I'll just leave that plastic on until they germinate. Just kind of seeing what will happen since I have the empty beds anyway. I'm just looking through my list right now. Oh, I bought some things to sharpen and clean the trimmers in here. It's in that plastic bag on the center table. I don't know if you can see it. Looks kind of like a round plastic bag right there. I guess at least attempt to clean and sharpen some of the trimmers, the hand trimmers that we have. I don't think I've ever done that, so I'm sure most of them desperately need it. But it'll be very much an experiment because I just went to the hardware store and grabbed some stuff that I think might work, so we'll see. And I think that's about it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's going to be much harvesting going on right now. We can clean up some of the leaves around cabbage. The only thing I just thought of as I looked over here is that the red sorrel, well, there's still some leaves in here that need to be trimmed back from the freeze. I don't know if there's really enough in here to harvest anything. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Next week we'll just keep working on seeds inside and get some stuff planted out here. Oh yeah, and when we plant the lettuce, maybe the mustard greens too, depending on the temperature next week, we'll probably want to cover them up, at least with these like thin covers at first. And there has been a squirrel in here on a regular basis chewing on the beet greens and the Swiss chard pretty significantly, so I'm trying to keep the little stuff that he might like covered up. And I think that's about it. I haven't looked at my schedule yet for next week. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would prevent me from being here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'll leave it in the email if I'm not going to be here during my normal time. Thanks as always for your help. Have a good one. Bye.